36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Marlena E. Taylor presiding. While court's in session, there's absolutely no walking, talking, sleeping, smoking, driving, speaking to your dogs and cats. When your name is called, please unmute your device and give your full and undivided attention to the court. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, thank you. I'll be calling Athena Randall.
Excuse me, Judge, may I make a request?
Yes.
After we do the Madam Interpreter's matters, because she has to leave by 11, could we please do Attorney Darnell Barton, please?
Okay, let me find those cases then. Madam Interpreter, what is the case that you are on today, Rosalind?
Maria del Rosario and Rosalinda Reyes Ramirez.
All right. I'll do Reyes Ramirez first.
Vamos a llamar el caso de Rosalinda Reyes Ramírez.
Right.
Soy Ramírez Reyes, me pusieron el apellido mal.
Okay.
Oh, okay. She says that there's a mistake in her last name. ¿Cuál es el error en el apellido?
Es Ramírez Reyes y pusieron Reyes Ramírez.
Oh, her last name is Ramirez Reyes.
Okay.
It's inverted.
All right. Well, on the ticket, I'll try and get them to change it, but let me call these cases, okay? All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Rosalinda Reyes Ramirez. This is ticket number P13533378. One count failed to stop for a stop sign. So calling ticket number P13533387. One count driver's license never acquired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Este es el caso de las personas en contra de Rosalinda Ramírez Reyes. El caso es SP 1353378, falla de parar para un señal de stop. El otro caso es SP 13533871, nunca consiguió licencia.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
Buenos días, su señoría. Soy el señor Werbling. El número de registro es 64889, representando señora Ramírez.
Madam Interpreter, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to translate the Spanish to English and the English to Spanish language to the best of your ability?
I do.
All right, can you please put your name on the record and tell me how you're certified or qualified?
My name is Antonia, Antonia. My last name is Vivian, Vivian. I'm a qualified Spanish English interpreter through the state of Michigan.
All right. And Miss, I know it's Ramirez Reyes, but on the ticket it says Reyes Ramirez. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Yo sé que su nombre es señorita Ramírez Reyes, pero en la etiqueta dice Reyes Ramírez. Por favor, diga su nombre por la acta.
Rosalinda Ramírez Reyes.
Rosalinda Ramírez Reyes.
Thank you so much. Counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Gracias.
Judge,
¿Cómo
this is the
vamos a
date
proceder?
set for a bench trial.
Hoy es el día para juicio con juez.
And it's my understanding that the officer has failed to appear.
Y lo que yo entiendo es que el oficial de policía falló de presentarse.
All right, with that being said, the time is now 10:46 a.m. The court is going to dismiss these matters without prejudice.
Entonces, en este horario es 10:46 y la corte va a renunciar este caso sin prejuicio.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Si no hay nada más, esta audiencia ya está concluida. Se terminó, ustedes se puede ir.
Entonces no debo nada ni nada, ¿verdad?
So I don't owe anything, correct?
No,
Correct?
it's correct. She doesn't owe anything right now.
No, es correcto. Por ahora no se debe nada.
Ok, muchísimas gracias por ayudarme y que tengan bonito día.
So thank you so much for helping me and have a wonderful day.
You too.
Usted
Okay,
también, igualmente.
Okay.
Adiós.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Ay, bendita
All right.
sea la Virgen María de Guadalupe.
Now calling. Let me get her off. Now, Maria Rosario.
Ahora es María del Rosario. Yeah, she's right there.
Okay. All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Maria del Rosario. This is
Llamamos. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
this ticket number P1356395. This is one count disregard a signal red or amber. Also ticket P1356732. One count drove while unlicensed.
Este es el caso de las personas en contra de María Rosario. El primer cargo es el tiquete número P1356395, desobedecer un señal rojo. El segundo cargo es P135673-2, nunca consiguió licencia.
Appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Las presentaciones por la acta, empezando con el licenciado.
Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
Señor Werbling, el número de registro 64889, representando la acusada.
All right, and ma'am, Miss Rosario, may I have your name for the record, please?
Señora Rosario, diga su nombre por la acta.
Rosario, María del Rosario.
Was she broken up to you?
Yes. Señora, ¿puede repetir su nombre, por favor?
María del Rosario. Esquivel Jiménez.
She broke up again. Is she breaking up to you as well?
She is breaking up to me, that's why I'm wondering.
Okay,
It's breaking up
señora,
to me.
hay algo mal con la conexión. ¿Puede repetir su nombre? Can you repeat your name? The connection was bad.
Madam Interpreter, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to translate the English to Spanish and the Spanish to the English language to the best of your ability?
I do.
All right, can you state your name for the record and your qualification?
My first name's Antonia, Antonia. My last name is Vivian, Vivian, qualified English Spanish interpreter for the state of Michigan.
All right, and Attorney Werbling, what are we doing this morning?
Abogado Werbling, ¿qué vamos a hacer esta mañana?
My client's waiving her rights and wants to accept the offer.
Mi cliente quiere renunciar los derechos y aceptar la oferta.
Is that correct, Ms. Rosario?
Señora Rosario, ¿eso es correcto? ¿Usted quiere aceptar la oferta?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Reading from the ticket that on the date of June 16th.
Sí, es correcto.
Yes, that's correct. Okay.
On the date of June 16th, 2022, in the area of West Jefferson and Atwater in the city of Detroit, Ms. Rosario was driving a Saturn vehicle and did disregard a signal.
Entonces, en la fecha del 16 de junio 2022, en la área de West Jefferson, Oeste Jefferson y Atwater en la ciudad de Detroit, la señora Rosario estaba conduciendo un vehículo de Saturn y no obedeció un señal rojo.
All right. Satisfied, Attorney Werbling?
¿Usted está satisfecho, abogado Werbling?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Sí, su señoría.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining count to be dismissed?
¿Y las estipulaciones en los otros cargos van a ser renunciados?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sí, su señoría.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of 60 in a 55-mile-per-hour zone, limited access.
Entonces ahora vamos a reducir el cargo de exceso velocidad de 60 en una zona de 55, acceso limitado.
And dismiss the remaining count.
Y vamos a renunciar los otros cargos.
And there was a stipulation for probable cause with that, Attorney Warbelin, is that correct?
Y también hay estipulación para causa probable con el licenciado Warbling, ¿correcto?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sí, su señoría.
Thank you. So
Gracias.
the fine for this, Ms. Rosario, is $125. What's she saying?
Oh, you know what? I missed the fine.
Yep, it's okay, because she was talking, Ms. Rosario was
Okay.
talking. I didn't know what she needed to say.
Señora Rosario, ¿qué dijo usted? She's frozen.
I know.
Oh. What was that fine?
The fine is $125.
Okay.
She typically has 14 days to pay that.
Okay.
Is that enough?
Señora Rosario, su multa, ¿me puedes escuchar? Su multa es $125 y se tiene que pagar en 14 días. Señora, ma'am.
All right. So what we'll do, she logged off.
She just dropped off.
We can try and communicate to her, hopefully, the cost of the fine, $125, and see how much, I'll give her plenty of time to pay.
Okay. So she'll probably have help from family. Her son was with her.
That's fine. She logged back in.
Oh, here she comes back.
All right.
She's back. Oh, here she is.
Ms.
Señora
Rosario?
Rosario, ¿nos escuchas?
Sí, los escucho.
Okay, yes, I can hear you. I will repeat the fine and the time. Su multa es $125 y tiene 14 días para pagarlo.
Está bien.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Tell her if she can, it's due on December, well, it's due December the 1st, 2020.
Su multa se tiene que pagar antes del 1 de diciembre 2022.
Sí. Está
Okay,
bien.
yes, that's fine.
Thank you. That concludes this hearing.
Esta audiencia ya se terminó. Gracias. Se puede ir.
Gracias.
Okay, thank
Gracias.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome.
I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you. Okay,
No
bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Attorney Barton, who do you have?
Good morning, Your Honor. I have
Morning.
Ms. Dewberry. She has a sentencing today. We have received the PSI, by the way, and reviewed it.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it 2 tickets or 1 ticket?
Should be the one ticket on there, I believe. It's a OWI High BAC, Your Honor.
Yes, but I see that it was another ticket. Let me look inside real quick.
Associated. I can pull it up.
Oh, it was dismissed. Never mind. It was just in the file. All right.
Okay.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Portia Dewberry. This is ticket number Z808422. This is 1 count of operating with a high BAC that has been lowered to operating while visibly impaired. Today is the date and time set for a sentencing in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, may it please this honorable court, Darnell Barton, P83363, on behalf of Miss Portia Dewberry. Ma'am, can you unmute yourself and just state your name only for the record, please?
Portia Dewberry.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. How are we proceeding? Did you have an opportunity to go over the pre-sentence investigation report that was prepared by probation counsel?
I apologize for interrupting. I have, Your Honor, and I've also gone over that with Ms. Dewberry. There aren't any deletions or corrections to our knowledge at this point.
All right. And how are you ready to proceed with sentencing at this time?
I am, Your Honor, whenever you're ready.
All right. Did you have anything you want to say on behalf of your client?
I do, Your Honor, if I may. Very briefly, not to belabor the court's time. However, I do want to be clear that Miss Dewberry, she's a mother of 3. I know based on, you've already read the information, but just understanding that this was what we believe to be a one-off situation, which is why Madam Prosecutor even allowed us such a wonderful opportunity at this particular offer. So with that said, I would ask for any deference you may have as far as any fees or fines that you could help her with. As I said, again, she's a single mother of 3. This is a one-off situation, and she's actually doing very well trying to get herself back on track from this situation that has occurred. Again, I don't want to give too much of her personal information away while we're here on live. But with that said, Your Honor, anything you can do to help Ms. Dewberry, she is 100% on board for the recommendations of the probation department. The only thing that we would ask is that if there's any deference that could be given to her not being able to travel because she has, you know, the 3 children, and now she has to go and get a restricted license, anything that could help her with that, for example, online courses, which I believe most of them are, things of that nature. Other than that, Your Honor, we just ask for any help that you could give her financially on fees and fines. Thank you.
Anything you want to say on your own behalf, Ms. Dewberry?
Yes, I just finished nursing school, so really trying to get myself back on track. And that's all.
Congratulations.
All right. The only other option beyond fines would be community service. And she has 3 children. I'm imagining these children are young, Ms. Dewberry.
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't know if she can do community service in lieu of the cost and fines, because I know that it can be a lot to juggle everything. But what I will say is that you have the duration of your probation to pay these. So they're not all due tomorrow. They're not due in a month. I'm going to follow the recommendation of the probation services at this time. Ms. Dewberry, let me caution you. Driving and drinking and driving is not what you want to do, especially when you have children, because forbid you hurt somebody else's child.
Right, I definitely learned.
Okay? Like, you know how much you love your children. Think about if you hurt somebody else's child, how that would affect them. They'll be affected just the same way you would if someone hurt one of your children. Just keep that in mind, Ms. Dewberry. With that being said, the court is going to sentence you to a term of probation of 12 months. You are going to have to attend the Alcohol and Highway Safety Education Level 1 class, attend the MAD Victim Impact Panel, and you'll be given a copy of this, ma'am, when you will go to probation. It says attend and complete outpatient, inpatient treatment. Do you think that's necessary, Attorney Barton, at this time?
I do not, Your Honor, if I may.
All right. So the court is going to leave that I'm going to leave that out at this time. Let me tell you, Ms. Dewberry, first time you test positive, I'm going to make you do outpatient treatment. And all that stuff that Attorney Barton talked about of not having you travel is going to be out the door, because you're going to have to do all this extra stuff, okay? All right. She is going to have to attend Alcoholic Anonymous meeting at least once a month. Those are online as well as in person, so you can pick which one you want. You have to view the consequences video. You shall not consume any alcoholic beverages. You shall not use or possess any substance illegal, including marijuana, without a valid prescription. Submit to 2 random screens a month. No new offenses. They're asking that you pay all outstanding traffic tickets in full and clear your warrants. I want you to at least clear your warrants. I'll put in there that you need to try and pay some of your fines, but you're going to have fines and costs on these. I need you to pay that first. So I just need you to clear up some of these warrants that you have, though. Okay. You're going to have to pay an assessment fee of $100. The supervision fee is $35 a month. I know to test it's $10. My fee is $300. There's some other court costs and fines that you'll be assessed: 36 district court costs, a crime victim's fee cost that will be assessed at that $75, $100 to the court. Like I said, you'll get a copy of all of this, so you'll know how much. You have the 12 months to do this. Make some valid efforts towards paying all those costs and fines so that you can be able to get off probation when you complete everything. It is a costly expense, Ms. Dewberry, I will say that, but they make it so costly because we want you not to repeat this behavior ever again, okay? So with that being said, is there anything further from you, Attorney Barton?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Ms. Dewberry, Attorney Barton, she needs to call probation and say that she was sentenced today. Number 313-965-3414. Okay, your attorney took it down for you. Okay, Ms. Dewberry, just give him a call. Okay,
I'll get it to her. Thank you, Your Honor. You guys have a wonderful day.
you too. Thank you.
Thank you.
I need to hold on just 1 second. I have to handle one matter real quickly and I'll come right back on. Give me one moment.
Apologize. Your Honor, did you need me?
No, she just said, hold on, she had to handle another matter and then she's coming back. She was done with you.
Okay, appreciate it. Have a good one, guys. Y'all have a great day.
Bye-bye.
Done.
You can leave, Ms. Dewberry.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Pedway, this is Sergeant Carson. I see that Jacqueline Durham is no longer logged on
Right,
with.
right. They gave her a new date to return because she was having audio and video problems. And her new date is going to be December 15th at 8:30 a.m.
December 15th. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Okay, bye.
I'm sorry, you said the 15th or 13th?
The 15th, one
15th.
time.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, and you're welcome.
Wait, did the judge leave?
No. She's handling another matter right quick.
Okay.
Is there any way you can have my my public defender talk to me in the break room real quick?
Well, the breakout rooms are closed, but they can about open it, everyone to leave. So just hold on. Before we call your matter, you can tell the judge that you want to consult with your attorney. Mr.
Okay.
West,
Okay. Thank you.
you're welcome.
All right, thank you all so much for that pause. Who are we doing first, Attorney Werberling? I'll follow your lead on what we need
Sure,
to get
no
done
problem,
today.
Judge. Do we want to do a sentencing, Your Honor?
And we have another sentencing?
Yeah, we have one on Miss Tia Robinson.
All right, Ms. Robinson. All right. Now calling the matter. Okay, hello. Now calling the matter, the people versus Tia Robinson. This is ticket number Z808058, count 1. This is operating while visibly impaired. Today is the date and time set for a sentencing in this matter. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please this court, Your Honor, Ben Werbeling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
And ma'am, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Tia Robinson.
Counsel, did you have an opportunity to go over the preliminary pre-service investigation report with your client?
We have, Judge, it's factually accurate. We don't have any corrections or additions. We'd ask that the court adopt the recommendation for probation. I didn't know if Ms. Robinson cared to make any statements on her own behalf.
Ms. Robinson, did you have anything you want to state on your behalf?
Yes, I was trying to see if I can just pay the fine, really, because I'm not working right now and it's just me taking care of my 2 twins. So it's kind of going to be hard for me to kind of just randomly just get up and do things. So.
Can you see my face, Ms. Robinson?
Yes.
Ms. Robinson, you got into a vehicle. Let me read you what happened that day. What were you taking medication for?
I had a laceration on my arm. Basically, like I had just cut my arm open by accident. And I had like a lot of damaged nerves and everything.
So you took your medication and then you opted to drink, correct?
Yes, I drank wine.
And then you opted to get in the vehicle with that medication and the wine that you drank. You opted to do that, correct?
Yes, but it was all at different times. The medication, I take it like at a scheduled time. It's not at the same time that I took it, but it still be like in my system kind of still.
It is, because it was in your system still.
Yeah.
I don't know. Shorten the time of it. I don't know about just completely not having you do it, especially because now, were these children born prior to this incident taking place?
That happened in 2020, and I had my kids like in August of 2021. So no.
Okay. What would they recommend? They don't even have you doing that much. I'm going to follow the recommendations, Attorney Worthing, to some extent. I'll modify it a little bit, okay?
Okay.
Yes, Your
Anything else you
Honor.
want to say, Ms. Robinson?
No, that'd be all.
All right. It's the order of this court today that you be sentenced to. You're going to do 6 months probation.
Okay.
6 months probation. Any violation equals 12 months probation. Just so you know, Ms. Robinson, any violation is going to equal you staying on probation the entire 12 months. Okay?
Okay.
All right. You have to submit to urinalysis once a month. You cannot have the presence of any substance in your body unless it is prescribed by a physician. That includes marijuana unless you have a card prescribed at that time. No alcohol. If alcohol pops up in your system, that's an automatic violation, Ms. Robinson. All right, you do need to see the consequences video, as well as attend the alcohol highway safety class. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to get away with the twice a week meeting for AA, okay?
Okay.
But remember, what's your violation equal?
Equals 12 months.
On probation. You are going to have to pay for the supervision is $35 a month. You do have to pay for the urinalysis testing. That's once a month. That's I think $10, I believe. My fine is $300. There is a assessment fee of $100, a 36 district court fee of $100, as well as a $75 fee that is assessed to the courts. You'll get all the costs and fees given to you when you call probation. You need a piece of paper to get the probation number?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready to take down a number.
I'm ready.
313-965-3414, okay?
Okay, and I actually have a question too.
Yes, ma'am.
So far as my license, is it still going to be like a temporary license until like I finish probation and everything?
I believe so. I believe that they reevaluate it based on when you do the probation. That's why I shortened it a little bit, okay? So it's still that restricted license until, and I don't know all the rules of it because that's not our domain. We don't get to decide what they do with their license, but you can let them know that you have been sentenced and this was the order of the court and see if they can give you any more restrictions on it. But typically they still give you just had a paper license right now until this is concluded, or did they give you, let you keep your license with that paper attached?
Nope, they took my license.
So usually you have that paper, but you can contact the Secretary of State's office and let them know what happened, how long you'll be on probation, and they'll be able to decide what they can do with your license, okay?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, that does conclude this hearing. Thank you so much for your patience this morning. You have a good day, okay?
Okay, you too.
Who we doing next?
Judge, we can do Shane Dawkins.
Shane Dawkins?
I'm here. I asked the court reporter if I can talk to my attorney before we
Okay,
start.
so we get past that. Sorry, Judge.
Then 1 second, okay, Mr. Dawkins, we'll come back to you after we do some other matters.
Okay.
All right.
We can do Derek Reed, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Reed, unmute yourself, please.
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Jared Christopher Lawrence Reed. This is ticket number P1304039, count 1, violation of the basic speed law. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
And sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Derek Reed.
All right. Counsel.
And Judge, this was going to be a dismissal, is my understanding, for valid documentation on the no insurance count. I didn't have any information as to the moving violation.
He already paid the moving violation. Closed out.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's all set.
No problem. Thanks, Judge. That eases my concerns.
Me too.
Yeah. So he does have a valid insurance policy. So we were moving to dismiss for valid documentation.
All right, at this time, the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to dismiss the remaining matter, count 2, without prejudice, for valid documentation, as well as he paid that first ticket. So he's all set.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. Have a good day, sir.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
Good day.
All right. You too.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Jack Robinson. I think that's
Ready, Judge.
Jack Robinson.
Yes, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking yourself.
Yeah, I'm great.
Good. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jack Robinson Jr. This is ticket P1338326. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, improper plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
Sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Jack Robinson Jr.
How are we proceeding?
Judge, this is a date and time set for trial. I don't know if Officer McCree ever signed in. But we also have valid documentation, Judge. So we're moving to dismiss.
All right. Being an officer of the court, having seen valid documentation, the court's going to grant your request, dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, you're all set. Make sure you keep everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle, okay?
Yes, ma'am. You have a wonderful day.
You too. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Athena Randall. I saw her.
Yes, hi.
Hi, Ms. Randall. How are you doing?
Good.
Good. Thank you. Now calling the matter of the people versus Athena Lee Randall. This is ticket P1259141. One count failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
All right, ma'am, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Athena Randall.
All right. How are we proceeding, counsel?
Judge, she's a valid license, and I've noted that, seen that. So we move to dismiss for valid documentation.
All right. At this time, being officer of the court, having seen that documentation, the court's going to grant your request. I'm going to dismiss it without prejudice. She is all set, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day, ma'am.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Tisha Davis. Is she still on? Miss Davis?
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Good. Now calling the matters. Oh, you got a lot of noise in your background. Is that you?
That is my toddler. I'm sorry. Okay.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Tisha Marie Davis. This is ticket P1208513. Count 1, drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 2, improper plates. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number P1218039. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, improper plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
And ma'am, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, it's Tasha Davis.
How are we moving forward today, counsel?
Judge, we're moving to dismiss. I've seen discussed the valid documentation with the prosecutor. She's recommending same.
All right. With that being said, the court is going to grant the request. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Ms. Davis, make sure you always keep everything valid, up to date, and in your vehicle, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. If there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
Okay, have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Bye-bye. Fadi Reyes.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Fadi Reyes. This is ticket number P1290395. One count disregard officer signal. Also calling ticket number P1290371. One count disregard officer signal. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Same ticket.
Hey, please escort Your Honor, Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
And sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, ma'am. Fadi Reyes.
How are we proceeding today, counsel?
Judge, my client is going to request a bench trial date. It's that December 15th was not, there's going to be a conflict, so we didn't know if we could get something later than that, Your Honor.
Mr. Lewis, do you have a later date for a bench trial?
How much later you need it to be? Right now, we are December the 15th.
Go into the new year.
Can you hear me?
Yes. I said you can go into the new year.
All right. We'll do January 6th, Friday.
January 6th? All right. Sir, can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. Mr. Reyes, did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Werberling about your case and about your rights?
I did, yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before a judge as a try and find facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So it's going to be January 6th, 2023. It is via Zoom. So the same way you Zoomed on today, you're Zooming that day. We're going to set your bond at $0 personal. And I believe these are both, well, one is a misdemeanor. Never mind. All right. So we'll set these at $0 personal. It'll be at 8:30 a.m. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Reyes. There's nothing further. You're all set. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Chantel De La Cruz.
I'm here.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Chantel De La Cruz. De La Cruz, this is ticket number ZH06168. This is one count of operating while intoxicated. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Hey, please escort Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
All right, ma'am, can you state your name for the record, please?
Chantel De La Cruz.
All right, and this is operating high BAC, just so everyone is aware. How are we proceeding today, attorney?
Your Honor, my client wishes to waive her rights. She wants to accept the offer at this time.
Is that right, ma'am?
Yes.
So please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Cruz, did you have a chance to talk to attorney in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
You're pleading guilty of your own choice.
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you are guilty.
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters?
Correct.
Understanding all of this, you still want to move forward, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, ma'am. I want to take your attention back to the date on or about April 16th of 2016. Were you in the area of West Warren and the Lodge Freeway in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were in that area, were you driving a vehicle at that time?
Yes.
All right. And you were under the influence of alcohol while driving that vehicle, which made you impaired to drive?
Correct.
Satisfied, counsel?
I am, Your Honor.
And the court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to the amended charge of operating while visibly impaired. Ma'am, I pride you on being able to take responsibility for what happened so long ago. Okay?
Just trying to take care of it.
Absolutely, ma'am. That's recognized and appreciated, okay? You do have to have a sentencing date. That's going to be, they need, Mr. Lewis, what's the sentencing date for her? Ma'am, I'm going to give you a phone number in the meantime that you need to call and tell them that you're gonna be sentenced.
I'm sorry, Judge, how many months is that?
Well, she's just gonna need to, I think it takes at least a month for them to do the sentencing investigation report, so we can put it at the new year
They
for.
want 6 weeks out, 6
Yep.
weeks out.
So let's do it at the new year sometime.
All right, let's go with January the 6th again on that one.
Okay, January 6th, ma'am, but you're gonna call 313-965-3414 and let them know that you're going to be sentenced before Judge Evans on January the 6th, okay?
Okay. I do have a quick question. Will my name be released from the NDR list now, or will it be released when I do sentencing? Because I'm in New York State and I went to the DMV. They have an NDR there. They said once I go to court and start to take care of this matter, the NDR should go away and then I can get a conditional license or something.
And Werbeline, do you know? I don't have any clue.
I
We
mean,
don't.
we discussed it, Judge. I think it would be today because she pled, but otherwise it'd be during the sentencing. But I think it's because I think it should be okay because we resolved it today, Your Honor.
Okay. You can be able
We'll
to
see.
a couple of days to put it in the computer system and check in with them, okay?
Okay, and what was the name of the judge you said I had to call the number?
No, it's Judge Evans. It's the same number. I'm just standing in for Judge Evans. I'm Judge Taylor. Hello.
Okay, hi.
Hi. It's just calling the same number and everything that you did today. I was just telling you it wasn't going to be me, okay?
Okay, so call them now?
Call that phone number now and let them know you have a sentencing day on January the 6th. Yep.
Okay. Thank you so much.
And Judge, what time did you want her to come return?
I'm sorry, 8:38. Okay, ma'am?
Okay.
All right. We'll see you.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Malik Robinson?
Sit up, Mr. Robinson.
All right.
Hey, how you doing today, Your Honor?
Good, thank you. Now calling the matters of the people versus Malik Robinson. This is ticket P1034631. One count failed to display a valid operator's license. Ticket number P1069875. One count drove while license not valid or improper license. Count 2, fraudulent false insurance information. Ticket number P939187. One count drive unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. Ticket number 448983. Count 1, unregistered motor vehicle. Count 2, improper plates. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number 491785. Count 1, drove while license not valid. Count 2, uninsured motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Ben Werbeling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
And sir, can you state your name for the record?
Malik Robinson.
How are we proceeding today?
All right, my client wishes to waive his rights. He wants to accept the city's offer, Your Honor.
Is that right, sir?
Yes.
If so, please raise your right hand. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, you still want to move forward today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of February 26th of 2020. Were you at that time driving a Buick vehicle in the area of Schoolcraft and Schaefer in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was your license not valid or improper at the time?
Yes.
And then also, did you provide some false or fraudulent insurance information? That may just mean that it wasn't valid at the time. Did you provide some invalid insurance, sir?
It was valid at the time, but he said he couldn't find it in the computer. I think it was like his last day. And he was just like, forget it. I'm just take your car. What happened?
All right. That's not a factual basis for it, Attorney Werbeling. So what would you like to do, Mr. Robinson? Do you want to have a bench or a jury trial?
I just want to pay the tickets. That's it.
No, Mr. Robinson, by telling me that it was valid, that means that that ticket that I tried to have you plead to, you're telling me, you just told me that the insurance was valid. So I can't take a plea on that. So now the offer from the state or the city was that you plead on these 2 counts. You're saying that the second count wasn't valid. There's nothing wrong with that. If it wasn't, then it wasn't. But I can't take a plea on something that you said was valid. And you just told me on the record, online, on YouTube, that it was valid. So what do I do now, Mr. Robinson?
I don't know.
Judge, if we could set it for a bench trial.
Okay. You want a bench trial, Mr. Robinson?
What is a bench trial? I'm really lost. I don't.
So that's before a judge like myself. It will be Judge Evans, though, who will be here for that. She will listen to the facts of the case. The officers will be required to come to court. It's all.
Oh no, I'm straight on that. I ain't got time. I'm straight.
Well, Mr. Robinson, so let me tell you a little story about when you come to court and the judge asks you a question. Now, I know all the times people want to explain themselves and tell me exactly what happened, and I do appreciate that because it helps me kind of understand what I need to do. But you just explained yourself before you even took the offer. So I'm telling you right now, at least on that count, I can't take a plea because you just said, and I quote, the registration or the insurance was valid. It was going to expire the next day. And so you just told me it was valid. So it wasn't false or fraudulent. Am I correct?
Yeah.
So what do you want me to do, Mr. Rob? I don't have a lot of choices. I can't just say, oh, but you want to plead to it, so now I'm going to take it. That's not how that works. If you would have said yes, then that'd have been a different story, but you didn't. So I'll give you a moment to think about it, Mr. Robinson, and then we'll come back to you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Judge.
No problem. All right. Let's try D'Angelo Rowan?
Wrong.
Wrong, okay.
Wrong.
Is it just this one tick?
I was scared for a second. It kicked me off.
It's okay. I saw you come back on. That's why I'm trying to do it real quick. Which ticket is it? Okay. Now calling the matters of the people versus D'Angelo Cortez Rowan. This is ticket number P1291924. 1 count drove while license suspended. Also calling ticket number P1281900, allowing unlicensed driver to drive. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
All right, sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
D'Angelo Cortez Wrong.
All right, how are we proceeding?
Judge, it's my understanding Mr. Roan wants to waive his rights. He wants to take advantage of the offer, Your Honor.
All right, is that right, Mr. Rowe?
Yes, I hear you.
All right, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice? Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward, sir?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of November the 27th of 2021. Were you in the area of Livernois and Santa Clara in the city of Detroit driving a Dodge vehicle?
Yes.
And while you were driving that Dodge vehicle, well, you weren't driving a Dodge vehicle. Do you own a Dodge vehicle? That's what I should have said.
Yes, I do.
All right, and did you allow someone who was unlicensed to drive your vehicle?
Yes,
And will you stipulate that it was in the area of Livernois and Santa Clara in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
I am, Your Honor.
All right. Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining count to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. The remaining count will be dismissed. Sir, this is under what's called a 3-month delayed sentence. As long as you make the payment ISS and no new tickets like this case will be dismissed, okay?
Okay, is there any way that I can go get my license? I pay everything off. They telling me at the Secretary of State that you guys have a restriction on my license until December the 17th.
I don't deal with the license. It's only for the different cases that you have. I hope we pull both of your cases. The fine is $200 on this one. Hopefully you paid everything off, including when you pay off this one, and you should get clearance to be able to do it. We don't deal with what the license do. We just let them know whether or not you've come in for your court matters. That's it. Okay, Mr. Ryan?
Yeah, it says something about no insurance. That's why they didn't let me get my license. But I have insurance. And I had insurance during the day of the incident. It says something about 10/21 or 10.
I don't have that ticket. I only have an 11/27/2021. Did you get a more recent ticket?
No, I just got a ticket a couple of days ago driving with no license and trying to do now. That's why I was waiting on you to get my license or get some type of paperwork to get license.
I mean, we didn't handle that ticket today because it's. Hello?
Sorry, disconnected. Yes, it disconnected. I'm sorry.
It's okay. That ticket's probably not in the system. And I don't know that you've handled all your tickets. You're going to have to, this is what I suggest, Mr. Ryan. Down to the courts and get a list of all the tickets that you have and try and get them scheduled for the same day. Because it sounds like you have a whole lot of tickets. And I only handle what was on the docket today.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I actually paid all of my tickets off. I went down to the police district and I did what you just asked me to do. And she even gave me a court date, this court date right here. And she got my proof of insurance and my proof of registration. She put it in the file, and that was it. And they still just got a restriction on my license. And I spent so much money trying to get these licenses to still not be able to get them.
Okay. I don't have any insurance tickets in my file. So I don't know what insurance ticket she's referring to or you're referring to. All I have is the tickets that I called on the record today. I'll waive your costs and fines though to give you a little break on it, but okay. You got bad reception. All right. All right.
I didn't catch the end of it, and now I heard you say something about my fines.
I said I waived your fines and costs on these tickets for today, but I don't have anything to do with you being able. If these were the last ones that were able to let you get your restriction off your license, and they are, I can only call what I have on the docket. So I don't know what other matters you may have that may be causing you not to have it. Those are the only tickets I had before me, and so I don't have any other tickets up today. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I appreciate it.
No problem.
So my fines and costs is waived the $200?
The $200, yes. Now, if you have a reinstatement fee that you need to pay, that is not waived. So you need to make sure you paid all your costs and fines on everything, okay? I can't waive that. That's for the Secretary of State's office to do to the court, okay?
Right.
Okay, you're welcome. Have a good day. All right. So I know you need, you too. All right. So I know you need to talk to Mr. Dawkins. I don't have a file for Alan Reynolds or Debonair Raeigen. So I don't have their files.
Okay.
So did you talk to them?
Another plea, Judge. Oh, I could be mistaken here. Yeah, no, that was it.
Okay. So I don't know if you want to talk to Mr. Malik Robinson and Mr. Shane Dawkins and kind of try and figure out what we can do with those.
Sorry, Judge. Malik Robinson was a plea.
I know, but we did. That's the we tried to do and we couldn't do.
Oh, that. Oh.
All don't know if it's another count he's willing to plead to or something, but
Oh, that's right.
um,
And I can talk to Shane.
okay.
I can talk to Shane Dawkins in the breakout room, and Malik Robinson was there. And then Alan Reynolds was supposed to be a trial, but
Maybe I missed this file. Let's look
Yeah.
through this file.
Debonair Ridley he was getting a new date.
Okay. We call it was a trial today, Alan Reynolds.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's what happened with Alan Reynolds, if I may, Your Honor.
Yes, you may.
The officer did call in, but because of the fact she had knee surgery, she was asked, she said she could not come today.
Okay.
Not even Zoom in. And
Okay.
she wanted to adjourn it till next year. The clerk told her he could not do that. And we let her know that Mr. Reynolds was here. But
okay.
She didn't Zoom in or anything. So I just put it down that she did not appear.
Oh, but she called the court.
Your Honor, right now, I have it set for December the 15th. If we need to adjourn it past that, then we adjourn it and the officer will be notified.
Okay. All right, Mr. Alan Reynolds, the officer did call the court this morning to indicate that they could not come to court and be present for your trial. There has been an adjourned date of December 15th at 8:30 a.m. for your matter.
In reality, Your Honor, she indicated that date wouldn't be a good day for her too, because of the knee surgery as well. And I told her, well, I don't know. I just put it in the judge's hand how she wanted to handle it.
And I wish I would have known, because I would have adjourned it to next year. If she called in and she has a medical emergency that she can't get around, I can't have her on here because you may not be in physically in the office to be able to see her documentation and be able to take care of this matter.
Well, we can adjourn it right now to next year,
All right.
and she'll be notified.
All right. I know, Mr. Reynolds, you want to handle this right now, but I would extend you the same courtesy if you called the court and said that you had some type of medical issue that you were not able to come into the court for, okay? What type of ticket is this? Anybody know?
It's a driving while license suspended and no insurance.
Do you have your insurance, Mr. Reynolds?
No.
Are you driving?
No.
So you don't have your license either. I'm taking your license is suspended.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was saying no harm, no foul. You're not driving right now, right, Mr. Reynolds? I know you want to take care of it, you know, so
Yeah.
but we're gonna try and handle it as soon as possible. But I believe in fairness, right? You call the court and you say the same thing, I will give you an extension as well, because I wouldn't do that to you. I know you've been on all morning long and that's not the information that you wanted to have, but we're just gonna give the opportunity. Now, if she doesn't come in January, then that's another game, okay?
Okay.
All right,
That'll be January the 6th.
January the 6th, okay, Mr. Reynolds?
At what
All
time?
right.
At 8:30 a.m. Sir, if for some reason you get insurance or you're able to get your license, is this the only thing holding you up from getting your license, or you're not trying to get your license?
No, I'm working on a civil suit right now.
Okay, so just hold tight, okay?
Okay.
All right, work with us, Mr. Reynolds. We're gonna work with you. As long as this is not holding it up, we're gonna get it taken care of by one way or another, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we'll see you January the 6th, 8:30 a.m. for your bench trial, okay?
Okay.
All right, bonds continue, $0 person, yes.
Judge Debonair Ridley, I had spoken with him. He was coming back on December 15th. So I just want to make sure. Is that our understanding, Mr. Ridley?
No, I wanted to speak to the judge because I missed the court date Monday.
Oh, that's right. All right, that's right.
Yeah.
You refreshed me. Okay.
Thank you.
I guess he had a court date on the 14th on Monday, correct, Mr. Ridley?
Yes. For
Okay.
sentencing. And I ended up missing it because I got all these court dates back to back. I got Frank Murphy court dates, and it's like they placed them all day after day, and I'm working from 12 at night to 8 in the morning. So as soon as I get off work, I got to rush to the home to the Zoom and do court dates. But I end up missing the one Monday because I end up getting sidetracked, tired from just getting off work. I didn't know that I thought it was the 16th,
Okay.
but it ended up being the 14th, and it was for sentencing. She told me she was gonna drop all my tickets and just give me 3, and I had to pay $300 and then come get on the payment plan before the 14th. But I
Did you
thought
do
I had
all
to the
that?
16th. No, because I thought I had to the 16th. I didn't get paid to the 16th.
And
I
today
got it
is
now.
so today
Yeah,
is the 17th. So why are you
yeah.
on here about something you ain't come in and do all this stuff? How you gonna come into court and you ain't even today is the 17th? So at
I
least
went.
come on today, sir, and said to me, you know what? I thought I got the wrong court date, but I took care of everything she told me to take care of because I came on the wrong day. You come in here talking about something you ain't even got none of the stuff taken care of. Give
Yeah,
him
I
until
got it right
I'll
now though.
see you December 15th. Have a good day.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
December 15th. Do you have another court date around that time or no?
I got court days on the 21st of November. I really trying to see if it can get done earlier because I still got to go to work and drive. I can't be out here with not driving. I ain't gonna be able to make no money, and I'm gonna be homeless. Forget the license. I'm gonna be homeless, and my
Yes, Mr.
kids ain't
Lewis.
gonna eat.
I know. Mr. Lewis, yes.
Yes, he has several matters. Looks like he missed some show cause dates back in October. He has some new dates for November the 21st and November the 17th. That's one easier for the day. What I
Okay.
can do is I'll pull them all together and set them for December the 15th.
Or do you want the 21st? Can we do it on the 21st instead? Tell I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can do that too.
So your
Yeah,
next court date is the 21st with us, sir?
right. Show cause.
Yep. So for the show cause, you gonna come to court that day, Mr. Wright?
Yes, I
Okay. Come
definitely
on the
am.
21st and we'll handle everything that day, okay?
All right, I ain't got no warrants or nothing right now because I missed the Monday, do I?
No, that's not a warrant yet, I don't think.
All right, thank you. I'll be there on the 24th. What time? The same Zoom number and everything?
8:30 a.m. Yeah, thank Zoom and everything.
All right, thank you. I appreciate you. I'll definitely be there this time.
Please, thank you.
All right, enjoy your morning.
I will, thank you. All
All
right.
right.
Good
You
morning,
wanna
Your Honor. This is Tamika Horn with the city. I just wanted some housekeeping matters to be we're aware of. Corporal McCree and Officer Harrington were here on Jack Robinson and Maria Rosario. And I'm hoping that the case was not dismissed for no PO.
Well, Rosario pled. And then on Jack though, he had valid documentation. So I
Okay.
set up him not being here. I thought that was weird that McCree wasn't here, but I just did dismiss without prejudice valid documentation.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate that. Okay.
All right. And then he might need to talk to you. Mr. Robinson tried to make a plea on count 2. He was unable to. I got to handle one more matter in my courtroom. So now you can talk to Mr. Shane Dawkins and Mr. Robinson and see what you can do, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Okay, I'm gonna open up the rooms and they gonna go back in their prospective room.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Attorney Werbling, did you need me for anything? Oh, he went to the room. Okay, I'll just sit tight. I'm all done in my other one.
He should be done with them shortly. You ready, Mr. Worbley?
We're ready on Robinson, but I'm still talking with Tamika and Dawkins.
He's not ready on that.
1 second. I guess we're ready, Darnell.
Okay.
Yeah. The judge is not here yet, though. I take it she's going to be back shortly.
No, she's here. She's still here.
Oh, she's great. Thanks.
Where you at, Mr. Dawkins? Oh, okay. Stand the camera for me.
And Mr. Werbling, while we are trying to Mr. Dawkins, is he able to show us paperwork regarding what his 3-day what he has to do in 3 days? MEP papers?
Do you have that, sir?
All I have right now is my ASVAB paperwork. Like I said, I had a ship out date, but they canceled it because of all my traffic tickets.
Are you able to send that to Attorney Werbling?
Right now, I believe so. Yeah.
Mr. Werbling?
Yeah. Okay. I can put my email in the chat.
I'm sorry, and I missed your text too. I just saw it.
Oh, that's okay.
All the medical paperwork says is just my ASVAB scores. It doesn't say my out date.
Is your middle name Colby?
Yes.
Don't you have like a firearms ticket that's in? I mean, you have a lot of stuff going on here, sir.
That was a firearms ordinance ticket, and they never resolved that. Last I checked, it was just a ticket. It was a $50 fine.
Well, I think there's a warrant out for that.
Yeah, I don't think 3 days is gonna happen. I mean, I've been through the process before. I just did not.
Right.
I didn't avail myself to the offer, but
A warrant was in June. There's a lot more to clean up.
I mean, if I can just get it done before December, before the end of December.
What are we doing here?
Are y'all ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Who should we do first?
Mr. Robinson might be easier, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Robinson, I'm gonna recall your matter, okay?
Yes.
All right. Recalling the matters of the people versus Malik Robinson. This is ticket P1034631. Failed to display a valid operator's license. Ticket P1069875. Drove while license not valid or improper license. Count 2, fraudulent false information. Ticket P939187. 1 count drive unregistered untitled vehicle. Ticket number 448983. Count 1, unregistered motor vehicle. Count 2, improper plates. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number 491785. Count 1, drove while license not valid. Count 2, unlicensed motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Judge Ben Worling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
And sir, can you state your name again for the record?
Malik Robertson.
Thank you so much. How are we proceeding with these?
Judge, my client wants to waive his rights. He wants to take another attempt at pleading guilty or pursuant to the offer.
All right, still those same 2 counts?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Will Robinson, you're still under oath from the last time, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take you back to the date of February the 26th of 2020. Were you driving a Buick vehicle in the area of Schoolcraft and Schaefer in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
And while you were driving that vehicle, was your license not valid at the time?
Yes, ma'am.
And also, was there some false or fraudulent insurance information provided at that time?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Judge.
Stipulation for probable cause of the remaining counts to be dismissed?
We do, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to drove while license not valid or improper license, and count 2, fraudulent false insurance information. Now, the second count is to be taken under delayed sentence, sir. What that means is, and it's only for 1 count. Is that right, Attorney Werbeling, that it's under a delayed sentence?
That's my understanding. Yes, Judge.
All right. So the delayed sentence on the 1 count, sir, what that means is no new tickets in the next 3 months, and that case gets dismissed. Okay. So you only have 1 count, the drove while license not valid. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. For that, I'm going to give you a fine of $300. Okay. So you have $300 to pay in 3 months on that 1 ticket that's delayed. You pay that $300 and it's dismissed. Okay. On the remaining ticket, I'm going to waive your costs and fines. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. But Mr. Robinson, you may have a reinstatement fee on some of these tickets. You have to pay those. I can't waive those. Okay. So you'll just have to go on and see. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
So with the, I'm sorry.
Yes, go ahead, Mr.
So
Robinson.
with the ticket of the $300, I can pay that on the court website.
Yep. And if you need to pay it in parts, you can as well. Okay. As long as it's paid by, I'm going to bring you back on February 17th of next year. So you get 3 months to pay that ticket, pay it, and this case will be dismissed. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And then the other matters will be dismissed today per probable cause and stipulation to those. Okay. So you'll just have those 2 tickets. One of them is going to be dismissed. You'll just have that other ticket left. Okay. And you don't have to pay any costs and fines, only reinstatement fees if necessary. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If there's
Thank
nothing, no, thank you. I thank you for your patience and your time. Okay. It could be frustrating sometimes, and you didn't let yourself get too frustrated. You stick with it. And because of that, I'm going to waive the cost and fines on that other ticket. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Judge.
Oh, of course. I was about to say, so have that $300 back. We'll see you for a review 8:30 a.m. on February the 17th. Okay. With that $300. Okay. You're all set, Mr. Robinson. You can sign off. Okay.
Have a nice day.
You too. Thank you. All right. All right. Here's Mr. Shane Dawkins. He's the last one, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Yes, I'm married.
Okay. Now calling the matters of the people versus Shane Dawkins. This is ticket number SP 1392388. Count 1, speeding 26 to 30 miles over posted speed. Is that on the docket? Ticket number SP 1390591. 1 count drove while license not valid or improper license. Ticket number SP 1390591. 1 count speeding 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Ticket number SP 139238892. 1 count no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1392389. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. Ticket number SP 1254547. Count 1, loitering in a public or private place. Count 2 of that ticket is blockading, impeding traffic. Count 3 of this ticket is no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please this court, Your Honor, Ben Werbeling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
Sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Shane Dawkins.
How are we proceeding today with this matter?
So Judge, this was an add-on. It's not on the docket.
Okay.
My client's indicated to me that he needed these matters resolved because he needs clearance to leave for the U.S. Army on November 20th. So we're happy with the offer, although he says he has other tickets that are up in February. He wants to accept this offer, but I don't know, if we can add everything else on it, given this late hour, Judge.
And Your Honor, Tamika Horn, on behalf of the people will be removing that offer on the table based on the assertion and upon review that there are additional tickets that we would like to make a global resolution. And based on the reading of the tickets, we would like Mr. Dawkins to take a driver improvement course and come back with a certificate as well before an offer will be extended, even if we did include the other tickets.
Okay. All right. Mr. Dawkins, sounds like you're trying to do a change in your life, but before you do that change, you got to get all these matters straightened.
Okay, what exactly do I have to do, Your Honor?
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Yes.
All those other tickets are on the docket for today. They were scheduled for February 2023. I pulled them all together for today.
Okay. So all the tickets I have are all the tickets that are open right now currently?
Yes.
Okay. Does that change anything? You still want the driver's improvement course?
Your Honor, yes, Your Honor, based on the moving violations that were read on the record.
All right. So what you have to do is go to the Secretary of State's office and look up. They have driver's improvement classes. You need to take one of those classes, and then based on taking that class, provide us with the certificate, and they'll see if they can give you an offer that will be reasonable. I don't know how much time you'll need to do that.
You know how long those courses normally take, Your Honor?
I think at least like a day.
Yep, and Your Honor, I can chime in a bit on it. I believe it's a 6-hour course. You can take it at your own speed. So if you have to go to work or have other obligations, you can work around that. I'll also send you the link from the Secretary of State's website that gives you information about the courses. As long as the Secretary of State approved, and make sure you print off a driver certificate from showing completion of that course, I will definitely look at something that's globally reasonable for you to resolve your matters.
I appreciate it. And Your Honor, if I may, I have one more question. As soon as I get done with all of these things, as fast as I can get to another court date to resolve these matters?
Mr. Lewis?
Whatever date you said, are you trying to go out to the Army or something?
Yes, my date was canceled for the 20th, so I'm trying to leave. The next out date, I believe, is sometime mid-December. So I'm trying to get all this done within the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay.
And I also sent you, if you look at the chat, I sent you the driver improvement information and also my email address. I'm the prosecutor. My name's Tamika Horn, and you can send that certificate to me if you complete it. What would be ideal, especially based on what you're trying to do, what would be ideal is try to get it completed as soon as possible. Send me the certificate so that everything's ready to go when you come back to your hearing, and we can try to get everything wrapped up.
Is December 15th too late, or we need an earlier date?
I need an earlier date than December 15th. Can we do like the first week of December if that's all possible? I'm not trying to pry or anything. I'm asking. I'm trying to do the best I can.
We can yeah, that's fine. Let's go December the 2nd.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I can do that.
So I'm going to set a pretrial on the date of December the 2nd, 2022 at 8:30 a.m. I'm going to say, you didn't pay any bond money, did you?
No.
Okay, I'm going to set all these matters at $0 personal. We'll see you back with everything completed. Look in the chat. Make sure you get Ms. Horn's email address so that you can her the certificate, because if we are delayed, then it's just gonna delay the process. We're really trying to help you.
Okay, I should be able to
care of it. Okay.
Okay, I should be done with it this week.
Okay, so did you get the link and everything that she sent you in the chat?
Yeah, I see it in there. I'm trying to figure out a way to save it.
Okay. Do you have your phone with you?
Yeah, I just screenshotted it, so I have
I
it
say
now.
just screenshot it. Okay, all right. So screenshot it. You got it?
Got it.
All right. If there's nothing further, then that concludes this hearing. Thank you all so much for your hard work with this. Mr. Dawkins, we're bending over backwards for you, so I need you to come through for us, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna handle it this week.
All right, fantastic. All right. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.